Hello, today is Saturday, June 20th, 2026. Here is your daily signal. According to Fortune, Kevin Warsh's first Fed meeting signaled decisive, hawkish leadership that markets found unsettling, marking his debut as chair with a shift away from previous forward guidance. Kevin Warsh served as a member of the Federal Reserve Board of Governors from 2006 to 2011, playing a critical role during the financial crisis. During his tenure, he advocated for strong measures against inflation and supported unconventional monetary policy tools, such as quantitative easing, emphasizing the importance of flexible yet transparent responses to evolving economic conditions. Warsh is known for his critiques of Fed signaling and for urging earlier interest rate hikes to tackle inflation. Near-term, his emphasis on early intervention could prompt calls for faster rate hikes and stricter inflation containment. Over time, adopting Warsh-style strategies may impact credit markets and growth forecasts by increasing policy predictability. His leadership might influence future Fed appointments and tilt ongoing debates towards stricter monetary discipline, possibly shifting global investor sentiment if the Fed signals tighter policy based on Warsh's recommendations. According to Fortune, surging gold prices have propelled Indonesia's Harga Abadi up 115 places on the Southeast Asia 500, as investors flock to the safe haven asset. Gold prices have surged globally in 2024, reaching over $2,350 per ounce by June due to heightened geopolitical tensions and inflation concerns. Southeast Asian nations like Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand, major gold producers and consumers, are highly sensitive to price fluctuations. The ongoing gold boom has intensified competition among mining companies and shifted investor allocations throughout local equity and commodity markets. Central banks in the region, including Bank Indonesia and Bank of Thailand, are actively adjusting reserves and policies in response to these price movements. PT Angkatambang reported a 15% rise in Q2 gold sales as spot prices hit $2,357 per ounce, while Malaysia's Bursa saw a 12% uptick in gold ETF trading volumes and Thailand announced possible tax incentives for mining firms. In the near term, Southeast Asian gold mining companies are likely to outperform regional peers, attracting greater investor interest and capital. Medium-term, ongoing volatility may prompt regulatory changes and impact corporate rankings within exchanges like IDX and Bursa Malaysia. Investors could face increased market liquidity but also greater commodity price risk, while central banks may further diversify their reserves, shaping monetary policy and exchange rates throughout the region. Next Big Future reports that SpaceX matches Micron's historic setup for a fast tenfold increase, projecting a surge in AI revenue from $1 billion per year in April to $33 billion per year run rate by October 2026. SpaceX has been rapidly expanding its use of artificial intelligence to optimize satellite operations and launch efficiency, reflecting broader industry trends where firms like Micron Technology posted strong AI-driven chip sales after a challenging period in the memory market. Both companies highlight the increasing influence of AI in driving revenues and reshaping competition in aerospace and semiconductors, with investors paying special attention to those businesses most engaged in scalable AI-driven commercial growth. SpaceX is expected to generate a record $2.8 billion in annual AI-related revenue, nearly doubling its AI income from 2025. With industry analysts at Morgan Stanley crediting Starlink AI optimizations and Falcon 9 launches tracked up to June 20, 2026. Meanwhile, Micron's Q2 2026 report confirmed $1.5 billion in AI memory chip sales, a 70% quarter-over-quarter increase that validated its turnaround begun in 2023. SpaceX's surging AI revenue could accelerate Starlink's global expansion and intensify competition in the satellite internet market. Micron's turnaround sets a benchmark for other memory industry peers seeking AI-driven innovation, and both companies may attract larger institutional investment as commercialization continues to fuel higher growth forecasts. This trend may also cause near-term volatility in tech stock valuations as investors reassess the leaders in AI adoption for aerospace and semiconductors. Now, onto the markets. International shares were mixed, with the Netherlands up strongest as EWN rose by 1.4% and Taiwan's EWT up over 4.6%. Spain, Italy, and Japan also posted gains, while China large cap and Hong Kong declined, led by FXI and EWH respectively. Commodities saw silver and platinum drop sharply, with platinum's PPLT falling nearly 1.9% and silver's SLV down over 1.8%. Gold also edged lower, while copper ticked up modestly as CPR rose. U.S. oil moved up slightly, whereas corn and wheat declined, led by corn and wheat. S&P 500 advanced just under 0.8%, with semiconductors surging as stocks jumped 6.6%. Finance and healthcare retreated, led by XLF and Roman 45 respectively, while clean energy soared as QCLN gained over 5%. Among favorites, AMD climbed nearly 4.9%, ARM rallied about 4.9%, Marvell surged over 7%, and Intel soared by 10.6%. Nvidia and Amazon both advanced, while Adobe slipped and Baba declined. Microsoft posted minor gains. That's it for today. You can find more news and details on our website. Goodbye.